Hi, Paul. Hi, Baldwin. Welcome to Santa Fe. You've been here for a few days now. How are you finding it, and how is it being part of the festival's Young Composer Project?
Well, Santa Fe is gorgeous. I've had such a wonderful time exploring the area so far. I've done a little bit of hiking, and also just had my first rehearsal with Quartet of my new piece, which went fantastically.
It's been a real pleasure to be here in Santa Fe. I've had so much good food, so much green chili, and Mark, the artistic director, so generously took us around. He showed us his own home in the Santa Clara Pueblo, took us to some real highlights in the area like the Puya Cliffs and Chimayo. So yeah, it's been a real pleasure to learn about what makes this place really special.
Amazing. You've just had your first rehearsal with the Jack Quartet. How was it working with them and Mark, our artistic director?
The quartet is so awesome. It's not just that they're fantastic musicians who play such difficult music, they're also just really chill, nice people. I love how sometimes when you're working on very difficult music, the tension in the room can be high, people are stressed out, and they are so chill and unfazed by even really challenging music.
Jack is a group of superhumans. They can play anything you put in front of them, and nothing is too hard for them. So it's always a real pleasure because they are incredible artists as well, and they bring a lot of sensitivity to what they play. They have lots of suggestions for how to make your piece sing in its most musical way possible. So yeah, I'm always really grateful to work with Jack, and really grateful for Mark for inviting us here for this opportunity.
When you do have a work premiered, how do you feel before that happens? Is it more typical excitement, nervousness, calm? What emotions are going through?
I think it depends a little bit on the piece. With this piece, I'm just really grateful. That's the first emotion that comes to mind, to be able to spend this time with friends in the Jack Quartet and my colleague Paul. I'm not stressed at all about this. They're gonna knock it out of the park. They're gonna be total rock stars.
For me, a premiere is always a really exciting moment. I know that there are some composers who tend to get very nervous on premieres. My whole philosophy is that when I'm working on a piece, that's really my time to put all the effort and care I can into it. And then on the night of the premiere, it's really out of my hands and it's in the performer's hands. And so I actually tend to be pretty relaxed, and I try to just enjoy it as much as I can.